Hey YouTube, today we're going to be working on a 2010 Lexus Rx350. We're going to be swapping the rotors to cross drill rotors just in the fronts today. So the first thing we did is we jacked it up. We jacked it up by the engine cradle mount because the jacking points here just didn't seem strong enough for the floor jack. So before we picked it up off the ground, we loosened the tires, lug nuts, so that we didn't have to fight with them. Alright, put down the buzz a second. Okay, come down here. Right.
Tell them what sizes you used.
We used 13 millimeters to take out the 2 bolts that hold the caliper in. Then back here, there's 2 bolts that hold the bracket in. They're 18s. So we took a pry bar to it, and then just a ratchet, and we're going to take off those. That'll get us the bracket off. Come right off with the brake pads. The bracket. Next, I think you have to take out that pin. So, right here. Alright, so we've got the bracket off. Got 2 8mm fine thread bolts in here. You screw them into here and you back out the rotor. It's already loosened on us. I'm going to try to do this cross so that it'll come out evenly. You would think it would be a lot easier once I got it broken, but it's really not.
It's all that rough.
Yeah, no.
Do that. Just keep doing that side a little bit.
This side?
Yeah.
You think it's uneven?
I think you're getting it even now. It's not even now.
I think this side's up more. It's already friggin' popped. So I don't know if it's hanging up on one of the...
Yeah, I think it's because it's warped.
I think it's hanging up on this.
It looks like it's hanging at the top.
It looks like it's hanging over here. Alright, shut it off. There we go. You get that? Alright, there we go. Got it off. So here's the cross drilled rotor. They want the slots facing towards the car.
On the driver.
On the driver's side. Oh, there you go. That's that. A lot beefier. Looks pretty good. Cleaner. Alright, so we got the bracket back on. We have the brake pad sitting in there. We're just going to push back the brake caliper. So okay. So we got the bracket on, got the pads on. Now we're just putting on the calipers. I need a 13 millimeter, and I need a needle nose.
You have the 13.
I don't have anything, guy. You know, everything's out of the car. Yeah, that's gonna help me without a ratchet. I don't know why that would help me without a ratchet.
And you need a needle nose.
The needle nose is right by it.
Yep.
the other side will go as easy as this one did?
It'll go easier because you got all the tools for making a guess.
You think? Alright, we'll
Yeah,
see.
you ain't doing it with them needle nose, I'll tell you that right now.
I'm just holding
You're
on to it.
probably not putting another set of rotors on the car, so I'm not doing it that way.
I'm just holding it with the needle nose. I'm not really, I'm not really putting any pressure on it or anything. I'm just holding it.
There's always a place for needle nose and pipe wrenches.
Yeah, let me just show them real quick.
What?
Your bolt is. Okay. And then that's when he's done.
Alright, this one up here's gotta go. Gotta leave it. That's right. All it's doing is holding the bolt, so it doesn't spin.
Well, it's spinning, so I'll still hold it.
I feel like Bill now. I don't really like it. I'm holding it with a
Needle nose?
needle nose. I'd rather have a wrench on it. Let's go get a wrench.
Alright. What size you need?
I don't know, Greg.
You get a crescent wrench, Greg, thin enough for you.
Alright, so this is the passenger side right now. And this is the top of the caliper. It's just a little bolt here that this bolts into. On this side it was a 14 millimeter instead of a 13. Not really sure why. Someone along the line of its life has changed its size. I'll stand here. It's gonna be the same thing. Alright. This is the bottom one down here. There you go. Seems like someone changed these at one time. I need that wire so I can hang this thing. You want to have a wire so that you can hang the caliper. You want to hang this just so it's off and not killing the rubber hose and hanging by the rubber hose. There you go. It's out of our way so I can get to the bolts for the caliper or for the bracket. Alright, last time I had a hard time with these little clips. They went flying, so I'm going to get it this time. Take them out. I'll put these right on the box over here so we don't lose them. Alright, I need the breaker bar. 18. Still being 18. As you can see, this is the back of the bracket. It's got a breaker bar so I can get that loose. And then there's one up here. Now you're going to get it from down there. It's a little harder to get to. It's the side that we're on. do me a favor, dude. Stay out of that car. I think it might be tightening it. Tightening it. I think I'm tightening it. Think about this for a second. To loosen this. No, I was tightening it. Okay. What I wanted to do. Made my life harder, not easier. Okay. What I was thinking. Tightening it instead of loosening it. Always helps when you loosen instead of tighten the bolt. And it's behind you, sometimes you forget. There it goes. Okay. So we don't kick them. Out this comes. The pads are just right there. No biggie, just take the pads out. There we go. Now we're waiting for Bill. I'm just gonna push the caliper back. Now we're waiting for Bill to come back. This is Bill's tool. Came from Harbor Freight. It's pretty cool. It's a tool to push the calipers back instead of using a C-clamp. Works pretty well. Said he got it from Harbor Freight. Seems to work well. There we go. It's all the way back. Well, I mean, that's a pretty easy tool. So now we're just waiting for Bill to come back with a different bolt so we can get it, because those other bolts didn't seem to work. These springs here, they come in, there's little holes here and here. And then they just go in and just stick up, and that helps keep the pad from coming in and locking. This keeps it so it moves out. Alright, just gonna take the caliper, unhang it. On it goes. Yeah, I don't think it's in right still. Huh? You talking to me or your daughter? It's not in right.
Probably popped up and over the thing. Press the other one in.
Yeah, there you go. Alright. Perfect. Alright, put that off for a second. As you can see, the tire's back on. Nice cross drill rotors in between there. So that's a 2010 Lexus rotors, cross drill rotors. As usual, thanks for watching and thumbs up.